Inside this tower is a 64th floor apartment, 800 feet above Manhattan, New York City.
So you can see the Chrysler Building, you can see the Empire State Building, and really all of Manhattan.
Does it come with its very own Death Star?
At least in Legos.
Is that a treehouse?
Definitely a treehouse.
Oh, that is so cool. And the pool even has chandeliers on the ceiling. That's crazy. By comparison, the Empire State Building is 1,200 feet and One World Trade's a little bit taller than that, but you can't live in any of those buildings. This one you can. I think this is the entrance. I don't usually come here. Dude, what do we got there? A lightsaber.
Definitely a lightsaber.
Wait, so not only has Daniel brought me to one of the most impressive places I've ever seen, it's not that expensive. What's this cost?
No, this is a $2.7 million. 2-bed, 2-bath, corner living room.
And it's like in Manhattan, you'll pay 3 to 4 million for something that's the same size.
Oh, 100%. Not to mention, this has a tax abatement, so your monthlies are basically nothing. The taxes are $25 a month. It's a phenomenal pool.
So there's people in here, but I can shoot through the glass? Man, that's awesome.
How you doing?
Oh, and it has chandeliers? That's insane. What is this called? It's a garden area?
Yeah, I would make this as the meditative atrium.
There's also a hot tub. This feels like a spa, but since people are in the hot tub, they don't really want us to take their picture. Co-working spaces, bowling. Oh, is that a full basketball court? That's insane. You know you're in a nice building when this isn't 15,000 different apartments. I guess they're not hurting for money here.
Exactly, and then to keep it bougie, squash.
Squash court?
One of the highlights of this building is all of the materials that they use. Just look at the stone, everything is immaculate.
Golf simulator. Over here, we got the business center. This is the lounge. This feels like a restaurant or something.
Really neat, sophisticated, high-end.
Nice, and there's an outdoor kitchen with a couple of grills. Is that a treehouse?
Definitely a treehouse.
Oh, that is so cool. Now I've seen a building with every amenity. Look at that. I guess you could come up here and have like a powwow. Here we got like a little fire pit where you can warm yourself, rope swing. Do you think we're allowed to film in the gym? Oh wow, it looks like an Equinox. They got real weights here. 100-pound dumbbells. There are people in the gym, but it's like a 6,000 square foot gym. Ooh. That is a big gas fireplace. When they ban gas in buildings, are you gonna be able to have gas fireplace anymore?
Rules are way too new, so we don't even know.
So for anyone who's interested, this is the library, which also has its own kitchen. There's all the books. They're on your phone.
100%, or Kindle.
But what makes me envious is that the kitchen in the library is nicer than the apartment I live in. Pretty big coat closet.
My favorite thing about a foyer and why it's a must-have in a New York City apartment is because you can take New York City off before you enter your home.
And leave it right here.
Absolutely. In-unit laundry.
Nice. Have you ever seen a place for sale on this price that didn't have laundry?
Sadly, yes.
What's also nice is you can store other stuff in here, so it's not like just a laundry closet.
Another important thing of New York City living is having space. So even this hallway is wide enough that if you're walking in with suitcases, you're not gonna bump into things. And this is just in case the window's open, but no more than 4 inches.
I noticed there's an outlet in the hallway. What would you plug in here?
This would be for probably art lighting. This is a perfect wall that as soon as you're coming out of the second bedroom, it's like, boom. And then this is your second bath.
Second bath, ooh. That might be $3 million water pressure.
You've got to have high water pressure. Hands don't wash themselves.
That's true. Wait, is that true? No, they wash each other.
It's a joint effort. Storage
Ooh.
is immaculate and plenty of room.
Wow, this is like overkill. I also like how there's a little shelf in here built into the mirror. You've got outlets in the right places. Also, look at this shelf. It's like metal built into the tile. You got a rack for a towel. Ooh, shower rack. It's not a bad tub. We got the wand, some confusing little dials. I just wish I could afford this place.
And then this goes up and down in case you're tall or small.
Oh. Now there is another bathroom in here, but this one's rather impressive looking. Got the high-end tile. And this is what your guests are gonna see when they wanna use the bathroom. Daniel, I need you to educate me. What are these? Am I at a buffet?
Pretty much. So other than being at Benihana, which is also cool, this gives you hidden storage so you can hide the unmentionables or vitamins.
Wait, but I'm still confused. This is for food? Is this refrigerated?
Not refrigerated, so just made it non-perishable.
Oh, okay, but it is. Okay, I see what they're using it for. Interesting. Oh wow, that's so much.
You can hide everything, even your seed oils.
Super high-end range. Is that an oven or the microwave?
This is microwave speed oven and the full Miele oven.
This is a gas stove or electric?
Gas stove, electric oven, wine fridge.
Ooh. Look at that. Also, we got ambient lights. That's pretty cool. At night, you'll always be able to find stuff like your Nespresso maker, better than a Keurig. We've also got lots of hidden outlets. Has anyone seen the movie The Brave Little Toaster? I think this is that toaster. Oh, look at that. Miele dishwasher as well. Massive drawer for pots.
And it's soft close in case you're in an argument and you want to slam things.
Ah, slam proof. Is this like a pull out? No. Okay. I'm looking for other secret things. Oh, that's the vent for the stove. Okay, cool. I've also got the little wine glass cabinet. It's great that stuff like this is open because that's what guests in your living room can see it. They don't have to ask you where it is. That gets annoying. Oh no. I think I'm too short to live here. How tall are you?
6 foot.
You're 6 foot, yeah. You can eat my food like this. I like how it's built in though. That just saves you so much space.
Great marble bar counter can be used for entertaining, for serving, or for working from home.
I like the living room. It's a corner unit. That's rare, right?
Corner unit with 9-foot ceilings, and the windows go to the ceiling. So not only do you have open views, but your eyes always get drawn out of the space so that all you get to look at is all of this. You've got this new greenway with tennis courts, a soccer pitch.
Is that this thing right out here?
Yep, this thing right here.
It's enclosed.
It's going to be. You have art galleries that are actually popping up there.
Is that the ferry that'll take you to Brooklyn?
That is one of them. That's where the F train is. And that's also where the bars, the restaurants, everything's going on in the Lower East Side.
What bridge is this?
That is the Williamsburg Bridge. You have the Manhattan Bridge and the Brooklyn Bridge.
That's the Atlantic Ocean over there. Wow. This is like a view of New York that you'll never see anywhere else. What's also interesting is that's the downtown Brooklyn, which by itself would be impressive if it was anywhere else, but it's not even close to Midtown Manhattan. Look at that. All day you could just stare at this.
You can see Long Island City.
Oh, that's what this is, this cluster.
You've got the Queensboro Bridge. You can see Astoria.
What stadium is that?
You have the Met Stadium and Billie Jean.
There's a lot of tall towers in this city, but most of them won't give you this type of experience. And that's because we're right on like the intersection of everything. Now back inside, you can see we've got outlets. It's a nice rectangular shape, so this
You actually have a lot of space to be able to move around. I mean, look at the size of this coffee table, and you can still move around it and invite all your friends.
This is great. Question for you. Do these windows open?
Windows open, but only your New York City 4 inches.
Okay.
Keeps everybody safe. So electric shades.
Oh, they're fast. I've seen some of these where they take like 4 hours to go down. The entertainment corner here is spot on, massive TV. And it's also in this perfect little indentation. As you can see, nothing's sticking out. Easy to move around the room. This whole thing just has such a smart design to it. How big is the bed that we have here?
This is a king-size bed, and as you can tell, you have an 8-pillow formation with 2 teddy bears. The flow of this is what's important, because if you have 2 people sleeping in here, you can easily come in, go to that side of the room. You can also make a beeline to the bathroom, because there's no walking around anything. Same thing to the closet.
Ooh, oh, this is big, man. Wow, and there's a light. You know it's a New York closet because no matter how big it is, there's never enough room. But you can have a massive dresser, TV, and I think, oh, I can't, no, it's like a plaque that explains to you what the Death Star is. I mean, I already know what it is, but I mean, it's cool that you might know if you don't. Now, what's also cool is even with these insane windows, we've still got power built into the floor. That way you can plug something in over here by these if you want to. Outlets in the corner. And our view of the Empire State Building gets better because we're technically closer in this room. On this side, we've got the nightstand plus the hamper. Two-person shower. shower.
2-person shower, high shower head, and then plenty of elbow room. We don't have it, but you can still wash your hair here.
Oh, dude, that's gotta be like a tropical rainforest.
And look at this room.
It's funny how like in New York City to get elbow room, you have to like stop renting and buy something.
Basically, yeah, we're always bumping into something, and this way, you actually feel like you have space.
Plus, we got the fancy drain that's actually a rectangle that goes into a bottomless pit.
Heated floors kept it at cool 70.
I also like how we've got insane counter space by the sink. So useful for plugging stuff in, cluttering it. But you've got tons of drawers. They're all real too. Everything here opens. Wow, look at that medicine cabinet. Does this build, oh yeah, this building does have a pool. That's why there's goggles in here.
So the bathroom's also wide from wall to counter so that if 2 people are crossing back and forth, you don't have to say, excuse me.
Maybe you should though, it's good manners. Do you know what this is? I don't really want to touch it because it looks expensive.
Okay, this speaker, you can just feel it vibrate throughout the entire house.
Interesting. It looks like a sneakerhead maybe living here. Check those out.
Because you've got this extra office space, you've got plenty of room to decorate. It just needs some really cool things on the walls.
Speaking of cool things on the walls, this is like nerd paradise right here. I'm enjoying the intricacy at which they are all set up and decorated. I love Legos. I want to meet whoever lives here and become their best friend. And they've got clubs for the golf simulator. Star Wars and golf clubs, man. This is a well-rounded person.
Exactly, and can't forget about the squash court because you gotta have your squash bag.
So this is technically our second bedroom. That's what we're looking at here.
This is the second bedroom. It has plenty of room for a king-size bed or any bed of your choice. It's also separated by the living room from the primary. So this is a split bedroom layout.
So whatever you're doing in here will remain a mystery. That means your crazy uncle can come over. I love this desk. This is so impressive. Gaming mic, the computer that's so powerful, it's probably illegal. I also love yellow, and I've never sat in a racing seat before.
This is a $2 million car seat.
Really? It's $2 million?
Not the seat, but the car would be.
Oh. Also, we have a tube amplifier. That's some old school stuff. Guys, you can talk to Daniel right here. His contact info if you want to buy this place. I'll see you in the next video.